Before you go to build this printer, make sure to insert the SD card into a computer. It's actually got a really good build video on there that helps with some of the shortcomings in the manual itself. If you look here, here's the Kickstarter page for their product. Basically what this is it's a regular 3D printer, but instead of a regular stationary bed, it's almost like a treadmill kind of thing like that. So I did this one here, which was the print mill and the extension brackets, which is basically after the bed is kind of some rollers. I'll show you guys once we get it unboxed, but it's some rollers that help your larger parts as they come off. Let's go ahead and unbox this. It actually came way earlier than I was expecting. That was one of the things they said that they were going to try to do with the whole process, was under promise and over deliver was one of the updates that I got. They were saying that everybody would have them at least by, I think it was May, and it's only the beginning of March now. Alright, let's get this bad boy open. See, we've got some good foam here. It's all notched. We've got instructions, which are probably going to be very helpful. This is the Creality box. I forget exactly what this does, but I think it's... I'll have to look at it and see what that is, because I don't remember. Got a spool of filament, which is always nice, although on this thing I don't think that's going to last very long. Got all of our hardware. Got some nuts. Just some nuts and bolts. Got a USB stick and a 8 gig SSD card. This out. Let's see what we got. Got a bunch of zip ties and some tools. I think this is the filament sensor, filament runout sensor. Not sure. I think I'm actually going to move the box to the floor so that we have room on the table to put. Everything out of the box. We've got our screen that's pre-attached, and we've got our gantry with some of the wiring attached. Now we're going to go preheat it and load the filament. I'm not sure I leveled it correctly because the instructions are very confusing on that. So we're going to do a test print and see once we get everything all set. I'm going leveling, this seems to be pretty standard. Cut it at a 45-degree angle. They provide cutters, which is nice. So the print did end up failing. It got almost to the end and lost adhesion to the bed. So you can see it actually looks pretty good other than that. So I'll probably have to tamper around with some bed adhesion a little bit. You can see here, kind of right where it started, there's a little bit of a 45-degree angle there. They do suggest that you kind of print your things at a 45 as well. But other than that, the layer lines on this thing are amazing. So I'm going to have to tinker with settings just a little bit, I think, to get it to adhere better. Alright, so I'm pretty much done with my unboxing. I do want to go over a couple pros and cons real quick. I do love the fact that it's a belt printer, obviously. A couple of the pros are this thing is sturdy, it's heavy. I don't think it's going to come apart. I think it's going to last a really long time. I like how it comes with all the tools and necessary things. It comes with the roll of filament, you know, the cutters, that's always good. A lot of printers don't have that. It also seems to have some extra parts. And I got, obviously, warranty information and a little thank you since it was a Kickstarter. Now, a couple cons I have, nothing super big. Mine was slightly damaged when I got it. Like I said, not a huge problem. And the manual is very hard to understand at certain parts. The bed leveling I didn't even understand until I went and watched the video, which is good that they have a video. I think that makes up quite a bit for the paper instructions, but if you're just reading the paper instructions, I think you could very easily get lost, especially with bed leveling, which I feel like is a very important step, because if you get that wrong, your whole print's going to be off and you might not even get adhesion to the bed. I also did figure out what this thing is. It is basically their Wi-Fi box, so you can give this thing Wi-Fi. I'll probably be doing a separate video on that. I'm obviously going to be continuing to do videos on this thing. If you guys have any questions or something you want me to cover about it, leave a comment down below and I will get to those as soon as I can. I also didn't receive the rollers that I thought were coming. I don't know if they're going to ship them separately, so I'll follow up with that later on and let you guys know what happens. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!